You are watching English with English. Learn to become excellent speaker with world number one teacher.
Hello guys, you are learning English with Hira, and you are knowing how to speak English clearly, naturally and effortlessly. Here we are learning English. It's been many months, and I'm getting good response from my viewer, from my YouTuber subscriber who is subscribing my YouTube channel, and I'm very glad to guide you how can you become a master of speaking, and how to become a good English speaker in your life. And I'm giving you a charity. After this video, you will never get any kind of doubt to do these things. You will get amazing kind of result, and you can become effortless speaker with this one trick only. There is one trick I will tell you. If you will follow in your life while learning this language, I am damn sure you can cure your all problem to speak this language. This language could be nothing if you can do these things. In this beginning, you will face a lot of problem today. You cannot do this, and you will get disturbance, distractions, and many kind of troubles, burden. But after doing these things slowly, you can overcome this matter so much easily, and you can make your fluency better. Not even fluency better, you can control your mind, your mentality, and the word will come smoothly, and you will never feel you are thinking and you are just speaking. And the problem of lagging and taking unnecessary pauses, and the word is stuck like here and it's not coming on your tongue, you will not feel like this ever with this technique. So before diving in my content, I will just request you to follow my YouTube channel and subscribe, hit the bell icon, and follow with share with your friend and family, and there I can get some reward of in subscriptions, and you will get amazing kind of result. And I'm a kind of farmer. Once again I'm telling you, I'm a kind of farmer. I'm learning this language, and I am taking more interest in this language to teach you, to guide you. Actually, I'm a teaching acquiring the language, not the learning the language. I'm not teaching just learn language. No, acquire language, how you have acquired the language from your mother and father, your own native language. Really your own native language you have acquired from your mother and father. And learning mean of that we are going to schools, and we are learning how to write, how to read, and how to talk people. And there is a lot of pressure on your brain teacher are giving, and you are getting nothing result. Actually I'm sweating a lot because is that the day of UP here in Azam get too high. The temperature is quite too high. We are facing many kind of problem to live here, and to be the climate of UP, and this is so much tough to live. And I'm a kind of village, and look at that, the bird is chattering, the auto is going behind me. I am shooting this picture here in my home, because I do not have luxurious home, and neither I have any kind of house, to be honest. And if you will demand, so I can show my all the homes and all facilities and all the things. That's too easy to me to do this, and later on I will do these things. But here I have been telling you the one technique what I will give you, where you can become a lot of effective speaker. What is that technique? And that technique is that to think in your brain. Think in your brain the sentences. If you will think sentences in your brain, and then you can speak. If you are able to think sentences in your brain, then you can speak. Otherwise you can't speak the language. While learning many kind of sentences, you can speak 1 word, 2 word, 3 word, more than 100 word. But when you will go to speak 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, or long term conversations, you cannot talk. Because the problem is you are memorizing the word again and again, and that's why you're lagging. Your problem is to face this kind of thing. So what you have to do in thinking, how you have to think, by this kind of picture which is I'm showing here, and you have to sit in different kind of poses, like this, like this, like this kind of poses. If you will sit here like this, and you have to do something there, so I will tell you my routine, how I sit. When I sit, I do these things. Actually, I get up early in the morning, 4:30, and I go to fresh myself. I came back at my couch again. I sit like this on my couch every single day, early morning, 5 o'clock, and half an hour, 14 minutes. 40 minutes, actually, not 14, 40 minutes. I sit here and I close my eyes and I make my pose like this, like one kind of monk. And after making this kind of pose, I just sit and I close my eyes, and I always try to relax my body. I do not trust more. I close the eyes so normally, and I relax my body to be stable. When after 1 or 2 minutes later my body gets stable, so I started thinking sentences. I think sometime my father, sometime my mother, sometime my past stories in English, not in your native language, in English. I think those English sentences which comes in my visualization. It's called visualization, it's called meditations. I think my father, my mother, my body, my hand, my leg. I thank God who born us, who gave us well-being, power, energy, more motivations. I think like that. Sometimes I think about my past stories, what happened with me, what kind of problem we have faced in villages, or what the villages problem. Just I make sentences in my 40 to 30 minutes. I think more sentences, and much more time. In the beginning I was lagging is mean that I was thinking and the word was not coming in on my tongue, and I was stuck in there. But what was happening there, just after this meditations, I was searching vocabulary somewhere else on Google, on many kind of vocabulary, many kind of dictionary, and again I was doing those things next day. Then I was getting result again, and while doing this thing I started feeling so much comfortable and too much energetic, too much enthusiastic to talk to people. And when you will do these things consciously, you are sitting and you're paying attention on your activities, goodness, your badness, and what is going on, what you do entire day, that is beneficial or not beneficial, it's good or bad. Just when you talk to people, what kind of mistake you are making. Sometimes I memorize the vocabulary, I memorize the grammatical knowledge, I think about that. Okay, like what kind of accent I'm adopting when I talk to people, how the people say, like some people say that talk to you, I'm talking to my father, I'm going to home, just kind of think. I realize how I am making sound, how I make my mouth in front of camera. After closing this my eyes, I do these activities. I will also tell you, when you are closing your eyes, just visualize the things why you are learning English. Actually, why you are learning, that's a more powerful things in your life. Why you are learning English? You are learning for your job, or you are learning for impressing the girl or friend, or any kind of interview, or any kind of just you have dream to do, or you want to someone motivate you, or you want to someone impress you, why you are learning. I was thinking when I was find out, let's take example to impress the girl. So I was thinking, if I will learn this language, or if I will learn this language, so when I will go in a market, when I will go to interact the people, so I will talk, I will handshakes, and my dress will be clean, my body language will be up, and I will feel too much quite good when I will interact people. Just I was trying to being greedy in my brain. After greediness, people are just more addicted, too much addicted, then they do activities, otherwise they don't want to do any kind of activities. So this kind of thing I always visualize in my brain. I always try to make my brain too much greedy towards my work. Okay, so when you are closing the eyes, the problem will happen more like you're closing your eyes and your eyes is not quite stable. You will feel distracted. Okay, mother is calling, father is calling. Okay, look at that, someone is calling on my number, and notification is coming. What is going on in Insta, what is going on Facebook, and who's going in front of me? Look at that, see. And you do not have to care about that. Just close your eyes and focus in your brain. Just too much stable, focus your brain and feel your body. Why you are totally perfect man in your life. Why you are. Have you ever think it? I don't think so. You have think it, my dear friend. Just thousands and tons of people, they just burning and they are paralyzed, isn't it? And they are going hospital and they are expending their entire life in hospital. They are praying for one day to come out of hospital to see the world by their visual, by their eyes, and they are not getting this kind of thing. In your visualization you can think it to control your devil in your brain, okay, in your body. So you have to think it. Why they are just weeping, they are crying, they are praying to God to come out for 1 day. Why they are? Because they are unable to walk, they are unable to run, they are unable to do many kind of things. And we are totally perfect, really perfect, and we are unable to close our eyes and pay attention on your brain in English, not any kind of other languages, only in English. We are really unable to do these things. So this topic is quite different. I will tell you what I do in my meditation. If you demand on my comment box, so of course I will make on this topic. And in other hand, when you will close, even you are closing these things, so think like this. Pay attention. In the beginning you can do 5 minutes, again 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20, 35, as much as you can. In future you can do. I have been doing these things. It's been 1 year. And in beginning I was doing 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, like that I was doing. But now I do 30 to 40 minutes in a year, and I feel relaxed. Sometimes I think it in my brain, what I have to do entire day, where I am killing my time, where I am making my time, what the good, what the bad for me. This kind of thing I also think in my brain, and that's give us too much positivity, too much genuine way to move towards our destination I get in my life. Okay, so here you can get much more benefit, but simultaneously you will get much more benefit from English. For English you will get too much benefit, and if you can do these things, you can talk English without hesitation, effortlessly, naturally in the world, with anyone, anywhere, everywhere. I am giving guarantee, everywhere. I never thought I will speak English in my life. The talking off in front of camera, my goodness, it was impossible for me, really, really impossible for me. But I am making my video through my mobile phone. I do not have good facility, even though the village it is, and the background you can see that a lot of bamboo here. I am making here my video. I never ever thought in my life I can make a video on YouTube. I never thought. When I started these meditations, kind of English meditations for my English communication, and I am thinking now I can be a super duper English speaker. In future I can be. So if you'll do, you will realize, believe me, you will realize it. Only one thing you have to do, whether you are beginner, you are intermediate, you are, I think that too extraordinary speaker, or you are basic level, that does not matter. Just do it. Why I'm telling you, think, and suppose I am telling you wrong or right, it's your responsibility to think it, okay? Think, really think what is I'm gonna tell you. Brother and sister and my viewer and my grandfather, father and grandmother who is looking me here, just think, when you are going to speak English in your life now with someone, isn't it? You do not talk to yourself. You do not talk to yourselves, isn't it? You talk somebody, you want to talk somebody, you want to give presentation, you want to talk to your friends, you want to talk to your company, you want to talk to your many kind of people, isn't it? So think it, if you are sitting somewhere smoothly, stably, you're sitting and you cannot make easy sentences, normal sentences. So do you think it you will able to make a sentences in hesitated environment? Where is your company? Where is your boss? You can make sentences in front of some people who is more extraordinary, more intelligent. Do you believe when you will run somewhere, you have to get suddenly some people, Englishman, and you have to talk to him? Do you think it, if you can't make sentence alone in your brain where you are in a stable position, you can make sentences in positions of people who are native? When people will say you, hey, do you know English? So you can make sentences there. Of course, some sentences which is you have remembered a lot, which is you have remembered a lot. So you can make this kind of sentences. Otherwise, how can you make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences you will make, which is you have memorized a lot. But think, you are sitting alone stably, thinking sentences in your brain related to interview, and sentence is not coming in your brain and not coming on your tongue. So when you will enter into the interview room and you are going to speak the sentences of interview, do you think the pressure job and the boss job, interviewer job will allow you to speak English? Of course not. Never. Think about it. You cannot make a single sentence because you have pressure of boss. You are not actually sure you can talk to in English. Never ever sure you are, because you never tried ever to make sentences, and that's your big problem of your life. As a farmer, if you're thinking I'm speaking in English without hesitations, if you are thinking, so believe me, you have to do these things. Just be sure of yourselves. You can speak English effectively with anyone. Like I am talking, and like you are thinking on the position of doing meditation. When you will sure I am making a lot of sentences alone, then you will be more double sure might be you will be, and you can talk to in English. too much effectively. Think too much amazing. This is miraculous kind of strategy. And if you are thinking you can talk in English, definitely you can talk. But if your thinking is overthinking, you can talk. When you will go in interview room, you cannot talk. The best way to utilize your time, to make your rhythm, make your sound, make your articulations, which is I'm speaking with you and you also speaking with yourselves and somebody else. If you want to test, if you want to care how the slangs is coming out from your tongue, from your mouth, so you have to sit somewhere and think about your slang, about your problem, family, many think. Not in your language, only in the English language. Then you can able to speak this language, or not only this language, any languages. This kind of video, if you want to listen and if you want to get a strategy of this, so please subscribe my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon and follow with your friend and family. Actually, the friends, the important thing also I want to tell you, nowadays I'm quite bald, and because of baldness I was not making 2 or 3 days video, but I'm thinking I need to make a video. That doesn't matter how I look like, isn't it? Just I need to make my communication better and show to you, and that's why I'm totally peasant person, and I am farmer. There is a lot of farmer in our country, but the rarely farmer is speaking English, okay? And I'm full-time farmer, nothing but farmer I am. And I was son of farmer. Maybe my father passed away, to mean of that, and he's not with me. All the things I'm doing on my own, and I do farming. And because I want to learn this language, I want to just deliver my way to you. How can you become an English speaker? And I'm also taking a lot of responsibility to speak this language in my life. And these things I'm doing on my YouTube. And if you're liking, please hit the bell icon, subscribe my YouTube channel. And that's really totally the farmer way of learning English. I will teach you, not any kind of scientific way I will deliver you, not really. Whatever I have did in my life, how I'm doing these things, I am just telling you. And if you will follow my YouTube channel, I will assure you, and I'm assuring you, you will be amazing speaker within a little bit time, and you can speak better language. Again, the bird is twittering behind me, and I was making some videos in my room. There is ultimate room, I made it, and there I was making, but that day is quite hot, and there is albester. Actually it was like a so muggy day, and I was unable to make, and I thought I need to show you a reality of my life, how I face a problem, to make this video to show you how can you become English speaker in your life. That's why I'm making, and I will request you and recommend you and beg you, if you want to really boost your English communications, really boost your English communication, so do this strategy. Please do this strategy. That is really amazing. As your brother, please believe me, do this strategy, and you will improve yourself much more better, and everything will get improved if you will just follow these things called meditations or visualizations. And because you will always care about your goodness and badness, what is going on with you, where you are hurting somebody, where you are just entertaining somebody, where you are just doing something wrong or right, you will run under your consciousness, and no one can defeat you, ever. No one can defeat you. So this video is actually going long, and I don't want to make a more long videos, and I want to make a lot of short videos for you, and it will come in future, and live classes will come in future as well. And you have to just follow my YouTube channel and support me to get you a lot of strong communications skills and tips and tricks to deliver you to follow wherever you are. Just learn this language. That doesn't matter you are outside or inside of home, or you are books or with your mobile phone, or you are surfing on any kind of YouTube channel or any kind of social media. How can you do this? Just I will convey in this way, and you can get too much amazing kind of result. And for now, for this video actually, I will tell you goodbye and take care of yourselves. And most important thing, don't listen people who speak their mother tongue, native word, native language, and they are teaching English language. That's not gonna work. If you're following this kind of teacher, that will not help you to fluent, neither help you to speak 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, or 24 hour. It will help you to speak 100 more sentences. That's it. You cannot do this more. And because the memorizing things, learning things, you can forget as much possible as you can, which is we are doing since we started going to school. And we are learning the English, but we are not able to speak. We are expending thousands of money in our life and in coachings in schools, but we are not speaking English. So don't believe those people who speak Hindi, Marathi, Bengali, Telugu, or Assamese, and they are teaching English. For now, these things I will tell you bye bye and take care of yourselves. Let's meet tomorrow in next video, with this next things. And if you'll demand, so I will make more grammatical I think that video as well. And for now, I will tell you thank you so much and take care of yourselves. Goodbye.